Well, today, Tuesday, another beautiful day. So I'm starting this meditative jog. I've actually done about 4 miles so far, so I've got another 8 to go. I usually just get up around that. Today I got up about 2 a.m. because I had a preparation. It's like a mental workout that I do for 2 hours. I do yoga with some calisthenics and meditation. And it's just really amazing how when I first started running, I was looking for something to keep me stable because it came out of anger. But then it turned out to be a lifestyle for the past 14 years. It has led to mindfulness. During that time, I have actually read the Bible, the Quran, the Torah, and I began to study Buddhism. I studied yoga hard too. So it has really have a big impact on my life. And I have literally run over 37,000 miles. This year I've actually done about over 1,000 already. And I don't compete, because I came from a soccer background, like football, and it was a very competitive sport. I played at a high level too, and when that didn't go the way I wanted, so I didn't want anything. I never wanted to compete again. So marathon or long distance running came up to me at a very late stage. I wouldn't say late, in my prime, in my 30s. So as I started to run one, and I realized, wow, I could actually run faster. I was actually shocked. And at 26 miles, I just don't want to compete. It wasn't about competition. So the 26 miles, I got bored of the marathons very easy because I wanted to master that. So after like 26 miles every weekend for over goodness know how long, I decided I want to run 100. So once I did that 100, and as a matter of fact, I did that 100 when I actually saw my ex-wife give birth to my son. I knew I could run 100 miles because before then, my body always crashes at mile 60. But once I did that 100 miles, the rest is history. And prior to that also too. But after that 100 miles, I think I got in like 120 that day from getting lost. And that was the day I find peace within myself. I really realized I've never truly done anything that I liked before, except everything that society has taught me. And that day, I cannot explain it, because you become more of a Buddha-like, Christ-like. And, my culture started to mean something to me. I was able to look at myself and be proud of my African heritage. And that way I was able to look at other people and not be of judgmental to how they think or how they feel, because I sunk into myself. My authenticity came out. So, and since then, running or whatever you want to call it, just to go for a 20 mile, 30, 40, 50 mile run, it's all a mental thing. It's not actually that speed or the food. The food, it has its own thing that it does, but it's all mental. It's all about being able to relax the body. And for a runner to actually understand his own movement of running, you gotta do a lot of yoga. It's really funny, the whole thing with yoga and calisthenics is amazing because I've done it. I use it to heal my body. After a fender with a car, I literally did, and it just blew me away. So this is how I do it every day. I won't say I took a break. I wasn't running as much because I was getting through an injury, but I still run maybe every like 4 or 5 days. You know, I've never stopped running, you know, and this year I just happened to start to get better, and that's okay. Let me go back to running every day. you know. So on this journey now, I'm on 12 miles Monday to Friday, you know, and on a Saturday I make sure I do like 26, and on the Sunday I'm up to 30, but eventually I want to bring it up to 50 again, you know. So to the extent that, you know, when there's a 100-mile race in route for me, I don't like to go over and walk those things. So I really like to train my body. You know, it's just mental. You know, I love the feeling of it. You know, it make me look a little crazy, but the feeling and the joy that I get out of it, I can't even explain it. You know, I feel really wealthy. You know, and the meditation, the whole yoga and study, it just blew me away, and I cannot even explain it, you know. So this is my YouTube channel. I'm gonna get on there regularly. You know, I've learned a lot from people that I don't know, people that I might never see, and I think it's time for me to start sharing my ideologies too. You know, so if you like what you're seeing on this channel, you know, I would like to share more with you. Let me know. And morning. I'd like to share more with you, and just let me know, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead. You know, I'm getting to the 5-mile market right now. You know, this is my lifestyle. 38,000 and still going. And I'm getting to a busy intersection too, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just turn this enough.